What's going on, guys? This is Tyler Hill with RichInTheHead.com, and I am smooth as a baby's booty. Looking chemo fresh. No offense, no offense, no offense. Don't get mad. The reason I'm making this video today is to quiet all the people out there making excuses for why they're not having any success in their business. When I say business, I'm leaning more towards like affiliate marketing, MLM, online stuff, but it pertains to any business. Yeah. A lot of time, they'll put out an ad or something. They'll spend some money on some paid advertising, or they'll do, they'll do whatever. They'll go out there and they'll do what everybody else is doing. They're sitting there saying, well, I'm not getting success because I'm not famous. I'm not getting success because I haven't been doing this long enough. Those people have a list. Those people have a list. Those people have been in the game a long time. They know what they're doing. People know them. They're going to sign up with them anyway. But you got to sit there and think. You got to think. Do you honestly think that everybody, everybody on top, when they put out an ad, they get 100% of their money back? They don't lose any money. Every ad that they put out there gets them leads or gets them sales. I don't think that. I don't think that at all. I think they put out a lot of stuff and they lose a lot of money, just like we do. I think that. In fact, I know it. I know it because I've seen it happen. Do you think the people on top started off succeeding? Hell no. Hell no, they went through the grind. They did what they had to do. They learned from their mistakes. Like I said, I'm saying this over and over because there's too many people out there making excuses. There's too many people out there that they're giving up. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's when you feel like giving up, that's when you're the closest to breaking through. That's when you're the closest to succeeding. Right when that failure fills you up, if you can just stick it out just a little bit longer, you'll have your breakthrough, and you'll start seeing success. I've felt it. I've felt it plenty of times. You know how many times I felt like giving up and I just didn't. You know how many times I felt like I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna quit, and I didn't. I stuck it out that much longer, and boom, I ended up getting a $4,600 week inside my business, and I ended up getting 2 sales in a day. I ended up getting making money just out of thin air, going to sleep and waking up the next day and having money in my bank account, and it's because I didn't give up. It's crazy. You got to stay with it. You got to stay with it. And you got to trust in it. While we're on this subject, I just want to bring up the fact that all these people, you say you have these huge lists and this huge sphere of influence and all that stuff, and they're so well known and all that stuff. I didn't know who any of these people were. I remember when I first got started, all these people like Frank Kern, Dave Wood, Dave Sharp, Aaron Rashkin, Mark Hoverson. I'm naming off names, and most of the people out there listening to this video probably don't even know who they are. Yet, everybody's talking about, these people right here, they have this huge sphere of influence. Everybody knows who they are. I didn't know who they were when they first got in. They could have been Jill, Jack, Sue, for all I cared. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I didn't know them. The only reason I even knew it was because I watched a video. I seen a video or something, and they made themselves look influential. They made themselves look like they were important. And anybody out there can do that. Anybody out there can make themselves look important. If you put out enough content and you help enough people and you give enough value, you're gonna raise your value, and you're gonna be important in other people's eyes. A lot of people in this niche, they're only famous in this niche. They're not famous anywhere else. If you go anywhere else, they can walk down the street and nobody will know who they are. They don't just walk down the street and people are like, oh, and throw money at them. That doesn't happen. They still have to put in the work. They still have to do everything else that the little guys are doing, just like me. They do the same work that I do. They might do less because they know how to outsource and all that other stuff, but they still do the same work I do. They've done it. If they don't do it now, they've done it before. They've already gone through that. There's a season to sow and a season to reap, but you don't do both in the same season. You understand? You got to put in the work. You got to put it in somewhere. If not now, then later. And that's where that value comes up. That's where people start to notice you. They find stuff that you've done years before. They find stuff that you've done, that's built up and help people along the way. And that's what it is. Enough people out there that are having success is because they stuck it out. And that's all you have to do. But sometimes it takes being around the right people and the right information. Sometimes you need somebody to hold your feet to the fire long enough for you to break through. Sometimes you need to be around the right kind of people so that you can stay accountable. And that's what we do. That's what I do. That's what my team does. We keep each other accountable. We help each other to stay in the game, to have these breakthroughs. We share ideas. We share our results. We share what's working. You know, it's a network of people that's trying to help each other. You know, I might not have that much influence, but I might meet somebody else that has a bunch of influence. I have an idea. I tell that person, and they can share it with their sphere of influence. You know, that's what it's about. And if that's something you want to be a part of, go ahead and click that link below and just get in. Just click the link and get in. Don't think about it too much, because then you'll overanalyze it. Just do it. Just do it. Just get in, because I promise you it'll help you. I promise you it will help you, because I'm not going to let you fail. The only way you can fail is if you quit. And hey, and if you quit, I mean, that's on you. You ain't quitting on me. You quitting on yourself. That ain't gonna bother me at all. But like I said, man, I'm just here to help people. I'm here to show you that anybody can do this. I don't care who you are. You could be a bald-headed, baby-faced guy with a scar on his chin and a broke nose, and you can still make money. You can still have success in this business. You just have to stick it through, and you got to figure out what works and what doesn't. So, like I said, go ahead and click that link below. Get in with us and let me help you. Hold on. How's it go? Help me to help you. I can't help you unless you get in on the team. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. So just go ahead and get in. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace. Thanks for watching.